Hey, gentlemen, ladies, I want someone to help me code this dashboard into an EA, to a robot. It's a Pan Eagle Breakout um, dashboard. Someone did everything for me on one dashboard, and this is the name of the dashboard. Is the Breakout of the Pan Eagle indicator. So this is the Pan Eagle indicator right here. These are the settings. So I have to change this. So when this red line here, after that red zone, that's when the EA starts looking for trades. The EA starts looking for trades after this vertical red line. That's when it starts looking for it. Three time frames are built into the dashboard already. So there are three time frames maximum that is built into the dashboard. So all you got to do is to just change it to make it an EA. That's all. It's going to be a very simple task if you guys that code. So how the EA works is this level here. This is the Asian breakout box. Typically, a trade will only be taking place after this zone here. That's when the EA will start looking for breakout trades. So this magenta line is the high of the day. This is the low of the day. They're not part of the system. It's not included in this dashboard. But in case you're gonna have problems coding this into one dashboard, you're gonna have to use this um, high and low indicator as a supplemental strategy. But if you can put the high and low indicator into this dashboard with this to make an EA, that's going to be great. But let me just quickly rush through how the EA is going to work. So, as I already showed you, um, this is the properties of the EA of this indicator. You know, this can put that candle, the time frames, the three RSI. You can use any three time frames RSI, but I try to stay with 15, 30, and 1 hour. So I know I'm going to put some more additions to the properties, like detection of prefix and suffix and everything, but I'm going to remember to put that in the settings. So typically, this is very simple. Once this level is broken here on the current candle, if the three RSIs are below 30, it's going to open a short position. So I can have option to lock in profits. You know, 10 pips, open another position after the 10 pip take profit is hit. Open another position when the 10 pip profit is hit. Open another position when the 10 pip profit is hit. So until the RSIs, three of them cross back up above 50 from below, it's going to close any long position that is still open and it's going to go long. So that's how it's going to be doing it. So he's going to do the same thing again. 10, locking 10 pips, take profit, open another position until it crosses back down here below 50. Any long that is open will be closed. You know, the long can just be opened immediately and closed if this RSI cross down here. So that's all there is to the EA. It's going to be very simple EA. Let's look at another chart. This is Aussie CAD. So remember, the entry is going to only use the 70 level for buy or the 30 level for sell. After that, it only uses the 50 levels for reversals, up or down. So for instance, here, let's assume a position was open here because you see the three RSIs are already above 70. The positions were open here. The long was open here. The long position was never closed because the RSIs they never crossed down below 50. So when it got to the high of the day, maybe it broke the high a little bit. I know how people have to say buy high, buy low and sell high. So this is going to be a high sell situation. The three RSIs they crossed down below 50 here. So boom, you see the big drop. So this any long position that was open here was closed and the short was opened. So it has been short ever since because the three RSIs they never crossed up the 50 level. So it's been short ever since. So this is Aussie CHF. The same thing. Even if that will put it because remember this is 100% automatic. I don't do anything to the EA. It's just going to be trading by itself. If a short position is open here, The short position is going to be closed. Whatever short is left is going to be closed, and the long is going to be open here when the 3 hour size crossed up. So he stayed long until they all crossed down here to go short. Another position was not open here already because you can only open one position, this strategy. So he went short here. So this is using 3 time frames RSI. It's going to have magic number too. Because the reason why it's going to have magic number is because of this right here. These are indices and commodities. As you know, I won't really want to trade 0.10 lot with these. So because of the magic number, I can just say I want to trade this, like I can do this, say it's gonna be like 0.01 lot. So these are the commodities. This is US 30. The same strategy works. The breakout here, it went, it's still short until here the short position was exited and the long was opened. So this is a gold. Gold was kind of like playing around today, but the EA could have opened a long gold here. Take whatever, if you can get any pips you want. The long is closed here when the 3 hour size cross back down here. Long is opened here. And so on. It's only using the 30 level for short breakouts or the 70 level for long breakout. Bitcoin. See, Bitcoin, the long was position was open here. The short position was open here. The 3 hour SIs were below 30. So the short was opened. It stayed short all the way to right here. Then the short position was closed. A long was open. So remember, what this is supposed to do is to lock in profits. If you go 10 pips, open on that position after the 10 pip the profit is hit, open on that position. I know spreads will be an issue, but it just be safer to lock in profits. So this is US NAS 100. I know people that this is all the only trade. They would have been very happy today after the acquisition of Twitter. When Elon Musk bought Twitter, I think that's what drove this down. So the short position would have been open here, but quickly the short was closed, the long was opened. Short was opened here again. It never crossed. Maybe if in live trading it crossed, I don't know. But even if in live trading it crossed, it's still going to follow the same logic that is going to go long when they cross 50. But let's assume it didn't cross back to 50. This move here was closed until here. Long was opened. Quickly, long was closed, short was opened. I just don't want to be trading with emotion, staying in front of the computer and wondering what's going to happen. So this is a 1 hour. They can still use 1 hour trading. So this is 1 hour. It's the same procedure, the same logic. You know, Breakout of here for 1 hour chat. But the RSI this time is still gonna use the 50 level for reversal. It's gonna probably enter here when the RSI is below, you know, 30. So that's what the EA needs to do. If you can do this, that'll be fine. I can use 1 hour time frame, uh 3 time frames RSI. So but if in case it's become a problem for you to put them on one dashboard, you will have to add this strategy to it. I would be happy if you're gonna be able to add high and low of this strategy, because this high and low of this strategy, it can work. It can work in any session. It can work in Asia and Japan, but it can also work here. So if I'm going to be waiting to get a trade in the London and New York session, I might get some trades in the Asian session, because this strategy is going to use the selling off from the high of the day. It's going to follow the same logic. When the new low is high is made, the EA don't do anything. or the EA can buy at at the high end. But when the 3 hour size they're gonna cross back down below 50, it's gonna start going short from the high of the day. So let me give you a quick example. So like for instance, right here, this was making new highs during the Asian session. So when the 3 hour size cross back down below 50, it's gonna open a position to go short. So this short position that was open here because the 3 hour size was below 50, it made it way towards the next session and it went down. So typically, if you're gonna use one chart, we can have a maximum of two positions opened because when this move started here, this position was open here from the sell of the high of the day. Another position was open here because of the breakout of this zone when London started. So if you're gonna put them on one chart, this is gonna be a second strategy. So I think that's my time. Let me look for one more example. This like right here, these are a sell off the high of the day. The position was open when the 3 hour size they cross down here. So, but just like the breakout strategy, when the 3 hour size they cross back up here, it's gonna close the short and it's gonna go long. So this one is from buying from the low of the day. A low was made here. So when a low was made here, the EE wait for the reversal. When the 3 hour the RSI they cross up 50. When it crossed up 50, it went long here. So two positions would have been open here. The first position would have been open here when this level was broken. So this position is gonna be closed here and the short is gonna be opened. When the short is opened, I mean a long was gonna be opened. When that long is open, when it got here, you don't have to open another long because a long was already open from here. A long was open from here. So when this level is broken, you don't have to open another long. It's still one position open until here. A high of the day was made. So now the EA is gonna wait for the reversal. It happened here. It happened here when the 3 hour size they crossed down below 50. So two short position would have been open here. The first short position was from here when this position, the 3 hour size they crossed down from the long position that was open here. When 3 hour size crossed down below 50, this long position that was open here went short here. Then this reversal from the high of the day went short. So two positions were open here. So in summary, if you can't put it on the dashboard, you want to use single time frames because I don't really like to have many charts open. But if you can't put it on the dashboard, you have to try to include this as part of the high and low of the day indicator. So that's all I have, my friends. If you have any question, just shoot before you start bidding on this job. I think the EA have potential. I just want someone to help me do a good job so we can continue to do business. I'm going to put a follow up video that I had a long time ago just to show you the potential of the RSI, how good the RSI, this RSI will be. So that's all I have, my friends. Thank you very much and God bless.